Guys, peep game. I really don't trust Eddie Hearn whatsoever. I don't trust that guy because, like I said, he's a proven liar, and he's conditioned himself to lie and tell lies. And I really think that Eddie Hearn is going to try to sabotage Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I think he doesn't want that fight to happen because he knows it hurts Anthony Joshua's stock tremendously. I wouldn't be surprised if they offer Tyson Fury some step-aside money or just offer money to try to talk him out of it and say, look, don't take this fight. Because, like I said, they doing everything in their power to sabotage it through the eyes of the public by saying, oh, Tyson is ready, and trying to downplay it and get people, unexcited about watching this fight, when basically people are excited about this fight because we know that Anthony Joshua has been, left in the dust. Basically, he's about to become a distant memory. And, the people that call themselves support AJ, and I'm going to tell you something, man. A lot of these dudes that act like they AJ fans that's making YouTube videos, they fake as fuck. And I'm calling y'all out, and you know who you are. You guys don't give a damn about Anthony Joshua. You really only support Anthony Joshua because really you trying to support Eddie Hearn. And you know why. We know why that is. Because like I said before, I remember a couple of years ago, nobody didn't give a damn about Anthony Joshua. All of a sudden, these dudes are diehard Anthony Joshua fans. Look, we know your MO, man. We know what you got. We know what you guys are doing. And you think that you slick, and you're not. What part that a lot of you guys don't understand, you're not smart enough to try to present the shit on your channel that you do. You're not that smart, you're not that slick. A lot of people been on to you and what you guys be trying to do. But real talk, man, a lot of these dudes ain't no AJ fans. They can give a rat's ass about AJ. It's more about them supporting Eddie Hearn. They're Eddie Hearn supporters. They're the Zone supporters. Like I said, these are the same people who hated Al Heyman's guts for coming up with the PBC, saying the PBC sucks. There's nothing but bad matchups, and it's just horrible to watch. But yet, Eddie Hearn has a app where he wants you to pay money to watch Jesse Vargas fight Thomas Delome. Really? And you was getting, in most part, the PBC for free. Unless you had premium, you know what I'm saying? Unless you had premium cable. Real talk. But they want you to pay for Jesse Vargas. Really? And Big Baby Miller versus that dude he fight, who lost to Chad Dawson. Really? And these people trying to justify this, but then they don't want you to say nothing about the Zone or Eddie Hearn. But then they trying to put it on you. Like I said, I know you motherfuckers are listening, man. I know you motherfuckers are listening. Because you need to listen to my video so you can come up with some content for your next video. Yeah, I know you listening. Real talk. You hated that. You get your content from guys like me, Ticket at 7A Sports TV, Blue Blood, a lot of other people. Shout out to World Breaker Boxing. For real. Y'all hate the fact. But yeah, man, I really, I'm going a little bit all over the place, but that's the whole point, because like I said, it all stems down to Eddie Hearn. And like I said, Eddie Hearn can't be trusted. And I am worried about Eddie Hearn trying to sabotage this fight. I really got a feeling that they're going to try to talk Tyson Fury out of not going through with this fight. Hopefully Tyson Fury stays true to his word. We know Deontay Wilder not going to be talked out of this fight, but I am a little bit worried about Tyson Fury. But I still trust Tyson Fury to go through with this fight. And don't let people talk him out of this. You know, because I'm not even finna call them AJ protectors no more. I'm just gonna call them Eddie Hearn minions. And I think that's a damn shame, where a promoter is worshipped more than an actual fighter. And a lot of these people know that Eddie Hearn is doing Anthony Joshua a disservice. They are. They know Eddie Hearn is doing Anthony Joshua a disservice, but because it's Eddie Hearn and who he is and what he is, that's why people support him. They're not AJ protectors. They're Eddie Hearn supporters. They don't give a damn about AJ. Most of these people. That's what it really is. The smart people know where I'm going with this. You know what you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm hitting. And what I'm saying is true. These guys support anything Eddie Hearn does. Because you would think Eddie Hearn is the front man. Like I said, to a certain degree, I find it disturbing where you have promoters that want to be more famous than the so-called clients. You know, to a certain degree, they probably like it. Eddie Hearn is a relatively young dude. I don't know how old Eddie Hearn is, but Eddie Hearn has that look of a celebrity. Dude is tall and, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, dresses well, so, you know, so he has that look. Real talk. And I think that's a shame. Now, you know, Bob Arum is Bob Arum. You know, Bob Arum been in this business, you know, forever. So you can't help but to acknowledge Bob Arum. Same thing with Don King, you know. But I don't think it's to the point to where you wonder if the promoter wants to be a bigger celebrity than the actual fighter. Okay? Because let me ask you something. If Eddie Hearn about the fighter and not trying to bring some publicity and some celebrity to himself, why is Eddie Hearn announcing fights on DAZN, advertising? Shouldn't the fighter be doing that? I don't see Bob Arum doing commercials for Top Rank and announcing fights. Shouldn't Anthony Joshua be the one announcing fights on the DAZN, or Demetrius Andre, since he fight Billy? Yeah, see, y'all know what I'm talking about. Is it about Eddie or is it about the fighter? And I think it's more about Eddie. Eddie wants to be the front man with Matchroom and DAZN. He wants to be the face instead of making it about the fighter. You know, even though Floyd and Oscar had fallouts with Bob Arum, he did try to make it about promoting the fighter. Now, he didn't pay him, but he did try to put the spotlight on the so-called fighter. But Eddie Hearn, I see things different with him. I see it more about Eddie Hearn than the fighter. So, that's all I got to say. I'm out.